Gypsy Ghost, Mind's Eye, and really kind of tripped out song and like really kind of jazz and calypso. Like I love this tune. It's like one of my favorite tunes.
I know you're really biased, but for me, I've become. I actually bow down to them. They are so cool, so cool. They actually jump the levels of music, don't they? They actually try to, I don't know, encapsulate all levels of music, and I love it. It's great.
Absolutely. That's a great tune. So next up we have Bodhi Jar, another local London band. Actually ran into the singer last night at Scott's Corner where I would see Ed Roman. I happened to be walking in, he was sitting at the bar. I was like, oh, hey, man. So if you're listening, a big shout out to Andy Bragg, who's the singer for Bodhi Jar. It was good singing last night, man. So here we go with Bodhi Jar, and the song's called Golgotha. Dig this. Bodhi Jar with Golgotha. That's off their self-titled EP. I really like the song, and I really like them as a band just because they're so diverse and they're very, very talented. And the first time, when they passed me the EP and gave it to me to play, when I was looking at the title, it's like Golgotha, because it kind of has a little bit to do with it, but the short and skinny of it is, for those of you who watched the Kevin Smith movies, there's a movie called Dogma. And in Dogma, it's essentially religion-based, but with a twist on it. But point being is they talk about the Golgotha, which comes up, which is essentially called the quote-unquote shit demon. Because it's the remains of the terrible people who were crucified on the cross. So, I know it's a bit of a shifter there, but the movie is actually funny, so it's not necessarily offensive anyway. At least I don't think it is, but that's what I thought of initially. I mean, it's got really nothing to do with that, but, for those of you who are Kevin Smith fans, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. B?
I didn't hear everything you said, only because of, Skype. But quite frankly, I love the track. It's so dynamic. It's so brilliant. And it doesn't matter if they write it for whatever they write it for.
Right.
At the end of the day, I need to kind of hear it for what I hear it for. And most of the time, that's the truth.
Yeah, oh, yeah, absolutely.
I actually really enjoyed it tonight because I was hearing it for no point. I didn't have a point of a movie or a show or whatever it was meant to go for. And I think it was great. I really enjoyed it.
Absolutely.
I really enjoyed it. And I don't care if it was... There's no opinion here made.
Well, the point I was getting at it wasn't necessarily it was an opinion. It made me think of. It doesn't mean that's what I thought of the song, because the song was a decent song, and I've seen them a few times live. So there's a lot to be said for these guys. They're very talented and quite the showman, let me tell you. So if you ever get a chance to see them live, or I'm sure they have a couple of YouTube videos live, and it's quite the spectacle, literally. So be sure to check that out. Next up is another local band called Ron Cody, and they'll be back actually here in London, I believe, on the 26th of October. So when that day gets closer, they'll be coming on for an interview finally to talk about their album, which is called Youth Haunts, which the song is off of. The song is called Neighbors. Dig this.
the dead. And I can't go on. And I can't go on. Well, hey, well, hey, oh, wow. Well, hey, well, hey, oh, wow. I'll wait for you to call, and I'll wait for